welcome to an epoch summit of the Igbo 2023 presidency. Actually, this is a quest for not just the Igbos, but the entire Nigeria to come together so that we can achieve this goal. Actually, we've seen that a lot can come from the Igbos. We've actually had enough from other geopolitical zones. I think it's time for the Igbos to do this. Thank you very much. My name is Rita Paul.
Justifying the call for Igbo presidency. When we go down history lane, the last time an Igbo man ruled this country was in the short-lived military regime of late General Akwi Johnson Ironsi, which lasted for 194 days only. And if I am correct, this was like 54 years ago. And Nigeria turned 60 years last Thursday. Since then till now, no Igbo man has ascended to the highest seat of the land, despite being touted, and correctly so, as one of the third largest ethnic groups in the country, and a major player in the economic, political, and cultural development of Nigeria. Since 1999, when the country genuinely returned back to democratic rule, the presidency has rotated among the Yoruba, Hausa, and recently President Jonathan representing the Ijaw people, or the Ijaw nation, who led the country for 6 years as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Surprisingly, and disappointingly too, the Igbo man is yet to have his own term at the presidency, 21 years after return to civil. This, therefore, makes the clamor for an Igbo man to be the president of this country not only deservedly called, but one premised on principles of justice, equity, fairness, and inclusiveness. And I dare say, we have the needed manpower to take a shot at the presidency of Nigeria.
It is on record that since after the Nnamdi Azikiwe's ceremonial presidency in the 1960s and Vice President Eleze Kweme's tenure of 1979 to 1983, no Igbo person has occupied that position in Nigeria. The other two major ethnic groups in Nigeria, the Hausas and the Yorubas, have taken turns in the presidency in Nigeria, except the Igbos. Since the birth of the modern democracy in Nigeria, the other two major ethnic tribes, Hausa and Yoruba, have produced presidents and vice presidents under the presidential zoning arrangement, while the Igbos has produced none. While our country, Nigeria, gets prepared for the 2023 presidential election, it becomes fair and proper for the other ethnic major tribes in Nigeria to see the 2023 Igbo presidency as a worthy cause in the spirit of justice, equity, and fair play.
When Nigeria discovered or realized the injustice admitted to FAO Abiola, everybody agreed that they should give the presidency in 1999 to a Yoruba man. And all the political parties brought out a Yoruba president to contest for the presidency. My people will say, oh, Igbo people will not even support an Igbo man. In 1999, Yoruba people did not support Olusegun Obasanjo to be president. He lost in his ward. He didn't win his ward election. But Nigeria wanted a Yoruba man so that there can be, to appease Yoruba people, so that there can be peace and stability, justice, and all that in the country. And it is time now that Nigeria should appease the Igbo man.
business. He empowers his own sibling, teach him how to fend for himself. And at the end of his training, he gives him financial support so that he can live on his own and even still do business together. And without money, that is training of success. And it's not done by anybody but by an Igbo man. He has the courage, an Igbo man has the courage to challenge injustice, lack of fairness, or dedication to anybody, even himself, he challenges himself where injustice is being played. So I ask you a question. Why wouldn't you want that kind of a person to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? It's a very fundamental mistake.
We don't need the multitude. We need few persons who are determined. We don't need the people who will sell out. We need people who will support this cause, live for this cause, and if need be, die for this cause. Whether you believe it or you don't believe it, the next president of Nigeria is a Igbo man. But what will make it happen goes beyond the Igbo nation. It must be a global effort. Our next meeting, foreign meetings, the UK Parliament, and the joint sitting of the European Union, either in Brussels or in Paris. The Igbo president we want is that Igbo president that will not spend his one kobo to become the president. Because if he spends his money, he will get back his money and Nigeria will not be better. So this very project does not take donations from politicians. And the Igbo president you may want to have, the one that might come may not even be the one you suspect. Anything can happen. We are not working for anybody. We are not working for anybody.
The unveiling of the Global Movement for Igbo Presidency 2023, hosted by Edoman in Oka, and we had a good time. We invited God to take over, and it was the impression very clear that God has taken over.
We came on our own to make a change, to be able to truncate the negative trajectory. Nigeria is being forcefully driven to the precipice. Unless we do this, if we exist in this same condition or circumstance, in the next 15 years, we are already a history as a nation. Can't you see it's not working? We're not working for anyone. We don't take politically motivated donations. This platform drives on philanthropy. It goes beyond the Igbo tribe, it goes beyond Nigeria, it goes beyond West Africa, it goes beyond Africa, it goes beyond Europe. That's why it's a global movement. Let the global stakeholders come together to fix the problem we have here. Less what becomes of the world when we are forced into a forceful disintegration. The pandemic we have so much become sorrowful about will be a child's play compared to what will befall in the world.
The way we have succeeded everywhere we go, in every part of Nigeria, in every part of the world, we will succeed again. Nobody will be president of Nigeria from Igbo land without God's blessing. If God blesses the person, success is his destiny.
Nigeria started with a tripod, the Hausa, the Yoruba, and the Igbos. We were standing on 3 legs at independence. We forgot one leg, the most crucial part of that leg. The entrepreneurs, the business people, the people who can fix the economy. So the Nigerian people, what has happened today is a new dawn for Nigeria.